What's up, world? This is We Need a Fifth. This your man Mo. Got my man P in the building.
What up?
Got my man Hill on the line. What's up, Hill? Let's get right into it, fellas. NFL, getting deep into the playoffs now. Today we got Baltimore Ravens versus the Houston Texans, and San Francisco 49ers versus the Green Bay Packers. Let me get your picks for the Houston Texans Baltimore Ravens game. Hill, let me start with P. Go ahead.
No, I'm rolling with the Texans, man. Right now it's tied at halftime 10-10. But yeah, I feel good about it. Although the only reason they scored is like a punt return so far on a touchdown. But yeah, it could go either way, obviously. It's 10-10. Duh.
Okay. Hill, what about you? Baltimore or Houston? Who you got?
I had the Ravens going into this game. I'm gonna stay with them. I would love to see Houston take it. Right now it's 0-0 going in. I know it's 10-10, but it's 0-0 technically. So it's a fight for those, that second half. And I think Baltimore will find a way at home to pull this one out.
Yeah, I think if I had to choose, I would pick Baltimore. I think Lamar needs it more, so he should be hungrier, should be willing to put his body on the line and go that extra mile to get this win. But I would be lying to you if I didn't say I'm a little concerned right now, especially with it being 10-10. I think this is a game where everybody has predicted, or at least most of the pundits have predicted, that Baltimore should win this game. But I think Lamar, like I said, Lamar needs this game, man. I think he needs to start stacking up some wins on his resume.
Considering he's probably the front runner for the league MVP and you're playing at home, I think this should be a little bit more decisive going into halftime than it is now. So
yeah,
now I think the disappointment is going into halftime.
Yeah.
Stroud's here though. To be fair, he's here.
Yeah. He's here, but I'm not convinced that the whole team is with him or at the same level as he is. So Lamar, I have a little bit more confidence in the Baltimore Ravens being on his level as far as how good of a team collectively they can be. I think collectively Baltimore should be better than Houston, and just with the talent that they have on the field outside of Lamar. Yeah, he needs this. I think he has to start stacking up wins. If he loses this game, I think it's a tough loss. And the critics and the naysayers become a little bit louder, get a little bit more emboldened with their criticism. We have another game tonight. Hill, one of your favorite teams, San Francisco 49ers, playing the Green Bay Packers with young upstart Jordan Love. I'm gonna start with Pete because I know who you got. Pete, who you got?
Yeah, it's my childhood team. I'm going with San Francisco. It's so purdy, man.
Yeah,
it's so purdy.
One of them too.
It's so purdy. And I just never liked Green Bay anyway, ever.
I can dig it.
Maybe Don Mikowski, maybe.
Magic Man.
Yeah, maybe Magic. Yeah. That shows you how far back I. Yeah, but I just think San Francisco's better. So also, by the way.
Hill, shot in the dark. Who you got for this game?
I'm gonna go with those boys from Santa Clara, staying there. Runner-up MVP, I think, is probably Christian McCaffrey. And they give him a steady dosage and put Brock in certain positions that makes it formidable to make better second down plays and less third down opportunities for Brock. I think it'll lessen his jitters. Man, last year Didn't like him in Philly. He played before he got hurt. So he's home. He needs to be comfortable and put a lot of that on Christian. That's the workhorse right there. So I'm looking for San Fran and that defense, which Jordan Love can go against. You know what I mean? That Dallas defense was so cold. I think this 49er defense has to show them that they are what they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just don't see San Francisco defense playing as badly as Dallas defense did. And I don't see them making the same mistakes as far as personnel choices on defense. There were times when Dallas had 6 or 7 cornerbacks out there, and expecting to stop the run with that. Yeah, I don't see San Francisco falling into those lapses of judgment, to say
Give
the
me that front
least.
four and Fred Warner anytime. Sign me up. I mean, I get scared. I know Travaris is. He might make the Pro Bowl. I think he did. Travaris would make it, but at times the deep balls just annoys me. So just pressure on Love, Bosa, and those guys up front. I think San Fran should come out of this comfortably. I'll just take the win, but home, week off. You know what I mean? I have San Francisco more than 10 points. Put it that way.
I feel the same way. I think San Francisco, just overall on paper, on the field, they have the better team. I think Green Bay's youth catches up to them in this game, where Dallas couldn't take advantage of their youth. I think San Francisco will be able to. I think, especially because of that defense, I don't think Jordan Love is going to be getting as clean looks as he got during the Dallas game. I think he's going to have to do a lot more work and raise his level a lot higher in order to deal with the San Francisco defense. So, yeah, I don't have it as being close either. I think, yeah, like I said, San Francisco should win. I'll leave it there. Tomorrow, we got another couple of big matchups. Got Kansas City Chiefs versus the Buffalo Bills. Patrick Mahomes versus Josh Allen. I think this is part 3 at this point. And this will be the first playoff game played in Buffalo between the two, where Kansas City does not have a home field advantage. Who you guys got for this one?
But my pick, I got the low going to the Super Bowl.
Wow.
I hate going against Patty Mahomes, but the lows at home, they can't get it done now at home. Then I don't think they'll ever be able to do it against Kansas City. I mean, that's just going to be Big Brother over time if you just can't beat
the I mean, you must really believe in Josh Allen.
I do. Oh yeah, I do. I do.
Okay, because I don't see anything else that would lead you to believe that they could beat Kansas City.
Oh, defense.
But is their defense really that though?
Yes, it is. It is. Absolutely. Okay. Tight ends, wide receivers.
Okay.
So Buffalo's a complete team.
All right. If you say so. P, who you got?
No, to Hill's point, they got home field advantage, so they must be doing something right. But I don't go against him. Yeah, I say that I feel like I say that every week. I don't go against him, so I got Kansas City.
Yeah. I'm in your camp, P. I believe the legend of Patrick Mahomes grows, and I think he says to the few critics in the deep dark recesses of football fandom, oh, you guys have been complaining that I can only win at home during the playoffs. Let me show you. And I think Patrick Mahomes adds to the resume. And I think Josh Allen, unfortunately, has another disappointing game. I think it's a close game, but I think Patrick Mahomes adds to the legend.
Exciting it will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
Our next game tomorrow, Tampa Bay versus the Detroit Lions. I want to kind of call this the matchup of the surprise teams, the underdogs, the teams that have been counted out. Because I don't think anybody anticipated that Tampa Bay would be a playoff team this year, and I don't think too many people believed that Detroit was going to get past LA. But here they are. Baker Mayfield has led the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here, and Jared Goff has led the Detroit Lions to the second round in the playoffs. Who you got?
First and foremost, I want to give some credit to Todd Bowles. You know what I mean?
Mm.
He took a beating here in New York, and he was defensive coordinator down in Tampa Bay when they won, Super Bowl. So pretty much he stamps that he is a good coach. I mean, and revitalizing Baker Mayfield's career, which I never loved or liked Baker Mayfield, and him to have faith in going for the third. That was the guy he wanted out of two other choices that was out there for them. He said, I'd rather take a flyer on Baker Mayfield. And he reinvigorated his career. So it's good to see that there's some validation to Todd Bowles, and I hope they take much to that in Tampa Bay. With that being said, I'm going to go with Detroit. I'm going to go with the Lions. You know what I mean? Offensively, if Jared Goff doesn't make those 1 or 2 blunders, I feel that this should be 12-point game for Detroit. Definitely taking them to cover. Detroit is sneaky if Goff could keep his head on straight.
P, who you got?
Yeah, probably Detroit just for the storyline, basically. And I'm with Hill. I don't trust Baker Mayfield. You know what I mean? Like I want Todd Bowles to succeed, but I don't think Baker Mayfield is ever your quarterback to succeed. So yeah, long story short, Detroit.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, you guys are being nice. I don't think Tampa Bay's any good. Detroit. That's why I'm saying Detroit. I don't like you guys. I don't believe in Baker Mayfield, and if I don't believe in Baker Mayfield, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that Tampa Bay has offered me that I don't believe in too. I'm not confident in that defense stopping anything, and if I don't believe in your quarterback, I can't believe in your offense overall. So I have Detroit. I think Detroit just has a better overall team. I think they have a complete team. And they know who they want to be. I think Tampa Bay is still in the process of figuring out who they are after Tom Brady. And I think they were able to get over with Philadelphia, with a team that was collapsing since they went 10-1 in the regular season. At that point, they lost 6 or 7 games in a row. And I think Tampa Bay benefited from that. And that's why they're playing this game. And I think the fun of games are over. Cinderella goes back home, and the carriage turns into a pumpkin. You know, want to take it a step further, guys, and just want to make sure that nobody's changed their mind on who they got going to the Super Bowl. Who you guys got going to the Super Bowl eventually?
Sound like one man Niners Bills, and looks like the other is Niners Chiefs, possibly, right?
Yeah.
I'll take it as long as the Niners are in there. I'll take.
You got Niners Chiefs with me, P?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's Niners Chiefs. I think Lamar loses to Pat Mahomes in a close one,
Hmm.
and only because he gets the ball last, and he's able to pull it out. Um, is it too early to give our Super Bowl picks, Hill? Is it too early? We don't want to do that right now.
Yeah, that away. I don't want to jinx these guys.
Yeah. We gonna be easy.
They spit the bit versus Green Bay. You won't even hear from me for a while.
Hey guys, hit us up on social media. Let us know what you guys think. Are you guys watching the NFL playoffs? Who do you guys got going to the Super Bowl? Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that like and notification button so you know when the next video is coming up. And don't forget to subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to your podcast. And you can reach us directly at weneedthefifth@gmail.com. Fellas, the third round of NBA All-Star fan voting has come in. And we got some of the usual contenders at the top of the bracket or top of the fan voting. Right now, Giannis Antetokounmpo is leading vote getters with over 4 million votes, fan votes. Second place is LeBron James with just under 400 million.
Whoa.
Then
4
it's
million.
4 million. Excuse me, 4 million. Sorry, guys. Just under 4
Hill
million.
said
Sorry.
I mean, Hill wasn't with it either way, but
About to
he was
go
like,
through the
okay.
screen. About to go through the screen.
And then you got Joel Embiid and Jason Tatum rounded out this third and fourth spots, followed by the Joker at number 5 with 3,498,000. Kevin Durant. Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. Kevin Durant comes in at 6 with just a little bit over 3 million votes. And then you have Anthony Davis with just under 2 million votes. Then it's looks like Kawhi Leonard and Alperen Sengun from Houston.
Houston.
The
Get to know
goon.
him.
The goon. That's what I
Wow.
call him. Sengun. The goon.
Get to know him, Mo.
Wow.
Baby
And
Joker.
then Jimmy Butler. And that's kind of like rounding out your top 10 right
Give me
there. Then after that is Jalen Brown with just under 1 million votes. Then you have Paul George and Victor Wembanyama. Then Kristaps Porzingis, Bam Adebayo, Paolo Banchero, Julius Randle. Then Chet Holmgren, Mikal Bridges, and Domantas Sabonis. And that's kind of like your top 20 for both of the conferences. Right now, your leading guards are Luka Doncic for the West Coast and Steph Curry. And for the East Coast, it's Tyrese Halliburton and Trae Young. Rounding out the top 10 for your guards, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes in third. James Harden comes in fourth. Kyrie Irving rounds out your top 5 in the West, coming in fifth. After that, you have Anthony Edwards in the 6th position in the West, De'Aaron Fox in the 7th position, John Morant 8, Devin Booker 9, Austin Reeves at 10. And then for the East Coast, it's Tyrese Halliburton and Trae Young, with Damian Lillard coming in the 3rd, Donovan Mitchell 4th, Tyrese Maxey 5th, Jalen Brunson is coming in 6th, Derek White 7, LaMelo Ball 8, Drew Holiday 9, DeMar DeRozan at 10.
Okay, now
That's how we look.
let's let them know how it should be.
Where's Dame Lillard?
Dame Lillard, right
Starting?
now is three. No, he's in the third position. Right now you're starting guards for the East and West are Tyrese Halliburton and Trey
Trae Young.
Young for the East, and Luka Doncic and Steph Curry for the West. Um, let's start with the guards right there. Who would I'll and for our fans out there right now, we're just gonna pick our starting five. So two guards and three front court players. All right. So for
Want to go with the guards in the East first?
yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
Let's get it.
They got it wrong.
Of course.
Who I had? Oh, I messed up. I had so yeah, I got so Jalen Brown is listed as a front court player, correct?
Yeah, front court.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that matter?
So it would have. I got Damon Maxey in the backcourt actually.
Absolutely. No. Well, okay. I got Maxey and Brunson.
Yeah, I'm rewarding winning because I think a lot of the guards have like the same numbers. So I just went with the W's. They it's pretty much all of them was giving me 25 a night. You know what I mean? So I went with Dame and Maxey because they're actually they have better records than the rest of the guys. So that's my backcourt for the Eastern All Star.
Hill, what about you? The same backcourt for you?
No, I got Maxey and Brunson.
Maxey and Brunson?
Yeah.
For me, I think I have Halliburton and Brunson.
That's interesting. Everybody has different.
I think
everybody got a piece. It looks like we're right in the same area, though.
Yeah.
For me, it's just I can't deny Brunson's ability and what he's done for the Knicks and how he's kept them relevant. Guys know I can't stand the Knicks, so that says something for me to have to acknowledge that. And he's just been the one source of stability and consistency with that organization. Julius Randle have his ups and downs. At the time, RJ Barrett quickly will have their ups and downs, but you can always count on Brunson being Brunson. And that's a solid point guard that can get the offense rolling and get you a bucket. And I think Halliburton is falling into that similar mold, if not a little bit more athletic version of that.
Yeah. I'm not mad at none of those picks. I think they're both for having an all-star season. Like I said, I just went with the record. I do think it's interesting. Not surprising, but interesting. Isn't Trey Young number 2 in the voting? None of us have him on at all.
He's on my fantasy team, and he produces every night.
Yeah, I can't. It's weird to have a guy. His numbers are up there, but I can't have a guy starting an All-Star game that has a losing record. That just doesn't. That doesn't sound right. But his numbers are Halliburton. It's pretty much the same thing.
Yes,
but Halliburton's winning.
Couldn't agree more. And like I said, for fantasy wise, I love Trey Young. Won't trade him for too many people.
Right. Yeah, I can imagine. 25 and 10, right? At least.
For me, for Brunson is just the feel of New York and its fandom. He's galvanized the whole city. I mean, he has people believing, New Yorkers, that any given night our team could beat any team that steps on this floor, and it's because of Brunson.
No,
he brings the best out of all the players on that team, and they believe in him. For that alone, that's the reason why I leapfrogged him over Dame, because I was thinking Dame as well.
No, but I get it. Yeah, I picked the records, but I picked Dame and Maxey, but Dame and Maxey aren't the head of the snake. You know what I mean? So I get it. Why Mo and Hill, y'all would pick Brunson because he's the guy. As he goes, the Knicks go. So I get it. Like, I'm not mad at Brunson at all. You know what I mean? You only could pick 2.
And with Maxey, I think he's a legitimate two. Finally, they have a legit. I never thought so, but he is there.
Yeah.
There's 1-2 points with him and Embiid. He's really stepped his game up that much.
Surprised me. Yeah.
So it's good to see that like minds, because we didn't talk about this
Nope,
off
not at
camera.
all.
This is totally raw and organic. So it's good to see that we are, all of us are pretty much on the same page.
Yes, sir.
This
Let's go to the West.
Here's where
Let's
we
go
might issues though.
Let's go to the West Coast. Hill, I'll start with you. Who you got at the guard position?
Luke and Shea, period. Luke and Shea.
Yeah,
P.
I concur. To me, this is the easiest one out of like the whole pick.
Hands down.
I don't know where else you go.
Excuse me, Shea and Luka.
If we're doing that, yes. Yeah, if we're doing that, yes.
And that's your pick too, P?
Absolutely.
All right. This is where we got part ways.
Where are we going?
I'm gonna surprise you. And Hill, I thought you would be here before I would be here.
I think he's a small forward. Is he a two guard?
No, he's a guard. I'm going Shea and Ant.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
I'm going Shea and Ant. I think that's what it got to be. Because I think this year those two guys have put on the show and say, fellas, we're here.
Definitely.
We're here. It's official. We're in the building. We're not knocking on the door anymore. We're not grabbing the doorknob or nothing. No, we grabbed the doorknob, flung the door open, and we're stepped inside. That's what I think SGA and Ant-Man did this year. And they continue to do this year. And I think we got to reward that.
No argument.
Especially with their records.
Yeah,
Minnesota at the top of the Western Conference, and SGA ain't too far behind them.
Well, no, Shay's a sweep. We all got Shea. You know what I mean? But Mo can't argue with Ant-Man. I think they have the best record. He's the best player on the team that has the second best record in the NBA, the best record in the West, which all that matters in this case. So, I went the opposite as I did in the East. I just went with the numbers. Like Luka and Shea both give me like 30 a game, so I just went with the numbers on this one. But I definitely would have had Ant as the next guard up, basically.
Yeah, like I said, I was surprised my man Hill didn't get my man Ant up in there first.
He deserved it. Well deserves it. But even still, I would still go with Luka. You know what I mean? Okay. It's just what he does with that team, and that's with Kyrie missing so many games. You know what I mean? He shoulders so much for that team. That team is a lottery team.
All right, so we got our backcourt. This is where it might get a little dicey, a little spicy. Hill, who you got for the Eastern Conference front court?
I got Giannis and Tatum.
You
need one more, brother.
No need.
Giannis, Tatum, and Embiid.
Okay.
I don't Embiid's a lock, bro. Best big man in the game.
Yeah, agreed. To me, yeah, agreed. I'll wait for you, Mo, but to me, I don't see where else you could go.
Yeah, that's a clean sweep. I don't think. Know. Yeah, it's kind of hard to mention anybody else besides those guys.
Yeah.
The front court right there, especially at the center position. To Hill's point. West Coast.
This is where it's going. I think this is where it's going to go down.
Let's get spicy, fellas. P, front court. Who you got, man?
Let I think people know. Okay, yeah. This was not. Okay, yeah. So I got Joker. That's the easy one. I got Joker. I got KD. And I got AD.
Like that.
I got AD.
Okay.
Straight up, we know where we're going with this. So I think AD's having a slightly better season than LeBron.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm almost don't want to put neither one of them on there because they have a losing. Like I think they have a losing record. So that's wild. That more than likely we're gonna have 2 All-Stars from a losing team.
Mm-hmm. Hill, who you
I
got in
got
that front court?
AD, Joker, and Kawhi with the injuries.
And see, I think you guys are trying to lean more toward the basketball side of things, like X's and O's, and who's deserving in that.
It's basketball.
I'm gonna shake it up a little bit for y'all though.
Single?
I got no. I got Joker.
Okay.
KD.
Okay.
Okay.
And
My man.
Wemby.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I did it. I did it, Hill. I did it.
I don't know what that means. No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
At least get them on a good team one time starting. Yup. NBA needs that. Yup. Put them all in.
So you went for entertainment value. I wouldn't be mad to watching him in the All-Star game, but
put them on a team that knows how to get them the damn ball. And that team, that Western, the All-Star team is about as close as he's gonna get to it now. Need Wemby starting.
You know that's all I got. We all love Wemby, but I couldn't put him over AD all around.
I'm gonna say it with my chest. I said it with my chest right there. You know what I mean?
So this is just entertainment. This is just entertainment, basically. It's like
it seems that way. But listen,
wow. Okay, that was a shocker. that was a shocker.
I feel me on it, huh? I was just saying, man. If the kid had a better team, he'd give you better numbers, and his team would be winning,
Everybody could say that, though.
Know. Yeah, he's not doing that too bad with his team he has now, though. But I wouldn't.
What you call it? Anthony Simons could say the same thing. If I had a better team, I can't do that, bro. And he's having a decent season. Give me like 20 and 10.
He's having good.
But I feel like a bad team. Everybody could say it. Kate Cunningham could say if I had a better team, it's good that you was thinking out the box, Mo. That was good. You was thinking outside the box.
Yeah, if it's strictly entertainment, I like it.
So what you call it? That's our all-star pick, all-star starters picks. Next show we'll get into our reserves and see where we're at.
Please leave stuff in the comments. Please hit us up in the comments after this one.
Yeah, I just want to get to that. Please hit us up on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Don't forget to hit us up on the YouTube channel. Hit that like button, hit that notification button so you know when the next video is coming through. Don't forget you can hit us up directly at weneedthefifth@gmail.com. And please don't forget to subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to your podcast.
Baltimore in the red zone, 17-10.
Another thing that I wanted to get into, we were kind of talking off air about if every NBA franchise had to produce a statue in front of their building or their stadium, and they had to choose a player to signify what that franchise stood for or that franchise's history, which players should individual franchises pick? But I kind of want to start off with, are there any franchises out there that we feel that are not worthy of a statue? That, hey, this franchise shouldn't even be thinking of getting a statue. They have to get their house in order.
I think it's like 70% of the teams I don't think that should get a statue. Yeah, it's a lot.
Wow,
Phyllis gonna get hurt. Phyllis is gonna get hurt in this segment.
Let's be careful here.
Phyllis are gonna get hurt in this segment.
Let's be careful.
All right, Pete. Let me start with you, man. And this kind of runs into that.
Memphis, you don't need a statue. Memphis, you don't need a statue. Stop. There's no one that ever played for Memphis that needs a statue. Stop it.
Made my list. I will not argue that.
No Paul Gasol. No Zach Randolph.
Nobody who ever
I won't
played
argue
for
that.
Memphis.
Once again, I won't argue that.
Nobody.
Okay.
Jog, get your act together. It could be you.
No arguments here.
There's
Made
no
my list.
competition.
Check off.
All right. Hill, who's another team that don't deserve to have a statue out there?
Phoenix Suns. Check.
Ooh. Okay. So
like Eddie Johnson, go ahead. Eddie or Kevin Johnson, let me know.
You don't like Charles
check.
Barkley winning the MVP there? And...
Phoenix Suns, check.
Okay.
Next year, I told you, feelings are going to get hurt, bro.
The next, I'll go with the next franchise. I think that shouldn't have a statue, and only because of the lack of history. The Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Nets. I think
Easy.
they just
Hill,
like.
What are we thinking about, Hill?
No, Hill. Come on,
Hill.
brother. Come on, brother. No, we're not thinking about
We're
that.
gonna give New Jersey Nets, right? Brooklyn Nets are the New Jersey Nets.
Bro, we could do.
Okay.
We could do the whole city, bro. We could do the city. Let's combine everything. The whole city.
Nah, son. Come on.
We don't need nothing. We don't need.
Come on. I mean, we barely need to give. I'm not even going.
Jason Kidd, no. Chris Morris, no.
Okay.
No.
Next.
No. Back to P. Might be 70% is more real.
I'll save the hots though. Let me see. Denver Nuggets. No need.
Issel?
Shout out to Alex Don Issel. No need for a statue. Really good player. No need for a statue.
For Joker, like his playoff stats were like all-time stats, right? During this recent
keep going.
championship run.
Keep going. If he's on pace,
and then Melo is top 10.
No, Melo's not statue status.
Issel has a chip too, though, so that ain't gonna count for Joker.
Yeah, Joker's gonna have to keep going. He has a chance. But right now, no need.
Back to me.
Yes, sir.
Check.
Oh yeah. That's kind of without.
I don't know what I'm saying, but definitely.
My 70% ain't looking so bad. Keep going.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
And I know y'all ain't gonna agree with me on this one, but I don't think they've won enough, even though they're in a major market. Got a famous stadium arena. The New York Knicks.
Yeah, I was foreshadowing. I said the whole city. Next. Shout out to Patrick Ewing.
Oh,
in the late
say Willis Reed. Why are you shouting out Patrick Ewing?
I mean,
and Walt Frazier, but statue now.
Keep it up, Jalen Brunson. You might have something to work for.
It's on another. Yeah, it's on you.
If not, I'm ready. I'm ready for the next one.
I'm ready too. Got another one right on my mind.
Yeah, go ahead. Wow.
Oh, Toronto. No need.
No, I think they got a need because they're the first international team to win a championship in the NBA.
So because of their location?
Yeah.
No, they
so that's nothing to do with the player. No, I'm not jacking that.
They're not getting it. No shit.
You didn't even say who.
Who? Yeah, give me who.
I mean,
location.
It's either Kawhi or Vince, right?
No. Vince never got the second round, and Kawhi was there for 1 year. No.
And got them the chip.
Okay, so yeah, that's not statue. That's nice. That's great. That's not statue status for me. For me, that's just me personally.
That's where you at with it too, Hill?
Absolutely. No, of
Toronto don't get a statue. Okay.
course not.
So Orlando shouldn't get a statue either.
Absolutely not. I agree with that. I mean, it's a stretch of reach. You're gonna go for Shaq. We can't give him to Journeyman.
Yeah.
And P. Anybody else?
Dallas Mavericks. I didn't get mine.
Oh,
Boy, you might be you're a little too late on that one, but okay. honestly, I think Dirk deserved it.
yeah.
I think deserved it. Like 20 years for one team. I think Dirk deserved
Dallas
it.
Mavericks, but I'll say that one.
Yeah. For the record, Houston, Texas has their statue up. Yeah, Dream and Dream and Duncan are statued up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dream and Duncan are statue. Yeah,
how about
Texas
should be good.
For shot? Cleveland, we did it for you.
Yeah, Cleveland should have his statue. I'm sorry.
Wait up, I gotta wake up.
And it should be that man, yo. And it should be that man, yo.
Mo,
And it should be that man,
it
yo.
could be absolutely nobody else. It couldn't be nobody else.
It should be that man.
He's in question, but it can't be nobody else.
Right.
Him or Jim Brown.
Right?
I'm trying to see how many years he put in Cleveland.
7?
Not. It's not. It doesn't matter. He made them relevant.
I think he has more time in LA.
No, he doesn't.
Be careful, it's close.
He doesn't.
It's close.
He doesn't, yo. He doesn't.
Oh Lord. Come on, reference? What the hell? Okay.
Cleveland.
This is for
what?
you.
11 seasons?
Like I said, you got to figure he had the East on lockdown for at least a decade where you couldn't go to the finals without seeing him. And it's like, and all of that wasn't in Miami.
Yeah, Mo, no. 11 seasons, one chip.
You might give it to Mark Price.
Only chip.
Nobody in Cleveland. No statue. Sorry. Like when I said 70%, I wasn't just saying it for shock value.
Now you were real. I mean, Oklahoma City doesn't have
one. No.
It shouldn't.
And you combine it with Seattle, and I still tell you no.
Wow.
I might give one.
Because my guy, but you know.
No, it's no.
My guy.
No.
If
LeBron can't get one in Cleveland, I don't care what SGA does. He got to win 2 in OKC to get one.
I foresee that. We'll see.
Okay.
We see how this plays out. But I'm an SGA guy, so we'll see. Time will tell. Time will tell.
Sean Kemp?
No.
You might not have one over there in Washington either, though.
That's an interesting one for me. Am I missing something? Did Elvin Hayes do something like heinous? I don't. You look at his numbers.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can make the argument he's one of the best, whatever position
in general.
Period. I don't get it.
Washington doesn't have one.
Let me see how many years. Because the thing is, I'll be seeing him at the Houston game, so I know he did time in Houston. So maybe. Let me see.
Let me ask this thing. What teams out there should have a statue in front of their building? Definitely. Because it seems like it's real easy for you guys to name the teams that shouldn't have it. Who should have it?
All 3 teams in Texas.
Okay.
And the Lakers.
What about Boston?
And Boston, absolutely. Boston and the Lakers, multiple.
What about
Bill
Miami?
Russell and Bird. Miami, none.
Philadelphia?
None.
Wow. Really?
Dr. J.
Dr. J?
What
Really?
the Squires, the Nets. For which team were we
Come
talking
on,
about?
son.
Jay.
Wow,
He
Dr.
won one.
J.
He won. He won.
Atlanta?
He
76ers.
won. My whole thing is with the Dr. J thing. Elvin Hayes did the same thing. No.
But I think Dr. J is a little bit more pivotal in Philadelphia in the sense, hey, what he was doing for the league and his popularity. He was
Yeah, but it's not a
the Michael
popularity.
Jordan at the time. And he was carrying the league at the time before Michael Jordan got to the league. Hey, the league was on him, Magic, and Bird. And it was like,
Cool,
hey,
but he has one chip. Like to
okay,
me,
okay,
I'm going off like straight ball. Like if you got one chip and you played there for like maybe 9 years because you was in the ABA.
But
you can't help
Elvin,
that.
Elvin Hayes is for 6 years, 6 or 7 years at Washington.
So no,
He got more years at Houston.
right? So no, I think he won the chip in Washington. So no, so Washington gets nothing. Washington, Philly, that I-95. So
Oh,
I think
tough crowd right here.
I don't think it's that rough though. Washington, no. Cleveland is okay. Atlanta, no. Dominique,
again, I think we might be too late. I think we're too late. I think you're too late. I think it's already up.
yeah, Dominique, right?
And yeah, no, out of all us three, I'm the Dominique guy.
No. He shouldn't have one.
But it's up there. But Dominique, right?
Oh, he has one, yeah.
He has one. It's too late.
I got the chip. I got whatever you have. I got Dominique and Dirk. And you're gonna say the chip run. That's the reason. All right, you give Dirk that because of the chip. It's the reason why I take it away from the guy from Cleveland. We did it here.
No, but Dirk, part of that, it's the chip. Don't get me wrong, but it's 20 years on one team too. Right. Like that's means something to me. Like
Nick had what, 14 there? Some in Spurs?
Yeah, but no chip.
Right. Cleveland.
I'm forgetting. Golden State. Golden State. Start chiseling now. I don't know if he wants the mouth guard or whatever, but start chiseling now, Golden State.
Yeah, definitely.
Two of them, 2 statues. One for Curry, too.
I gotta say no to Rick Barry, but he's up there. He's up there.
No, but he shouldn't be that statue. P, you're right.
Rick Barry?
No.
Curry averaged 35 in the playoffs? 33? Not 35.
No, and some of this is not how
Curry
good the
got
player
4,
is.
right?
That's a part of it. But for me, it's like I look at the longevity with the team. Like Curry's gonna most likely play his whole career there. Like,
they both got MVPs, Finals MVPs.
Yeah, no, Rick Barry's the truth, or was the truth. I just don't think he's statue status. And we can leave the Bay after. We can leave the Bay after that because there's no need to go to Sacramento.
I just Sacramento. What about Portland?
No. Drexler?
No.
He's
to me, he's like Meek. He's like Meek. Excellent career. I just wouldn't give him a statue.
Okay. Tough, man. Tough, man.
It might be in there 70% that don't deserve. There's not a lot of great basketball players that deserve.
Now, to me, it's being great and staying at one team for like a long time. Like most of the people we name are like great players, but they bounced around or kind of.
What about Indiana?
Shaq doesn't have a statue built for him anyway.
Who, Shaq?
Yeah. LA?
I don't think so, but it's already there.
Right. LA, right?
No. I would say no.
Orlando?
No. Lakers is Kobe and Magic.
Right.
Maybe Kareem. And
So
Lakers speed up the process. Like I don't understand what's taking so long.
No, Lakers, honestly, they should have a Mount Rushmore. There should be at least 4 or 5 statues out there.
I think they got it. They got Magic, Kareem, Shaq. I think they got Elgin.
Elgin, right? No Wilt.
I don't think they got
They should have
Will.
a Will. They should have
I don't
Jerry
think
West.
they gotta have Jerry.
Right?
He's the logo, so they might not need him.
I don't think they had Jerry.
No, but that's one franchise. Hey, they should have a Mount Rushmore of some type.
Yeah, all right, I agree with that.
Lucky Bucks, no one either, right?
You guys said Indiana, nothing for
Yeah,
Indiana.
Indiana nothing.
The home of
Indiana
basketball.
nothing. Whoa, not for me, but that's what they say. I've never been
You
there. I
make
don't
fun
know.
of Nate Smith in front of the arena?
Wow.
Not Reggie?
No, another good.
Hey,
He's in
if
that
it ain't Nate
Drexler.
Smith, it would be Reggie.
I would say Reggie before Nate Smith, but you know, peach basket.
He's
Yeah.
right.
Might want to cut a hole in the bottom, maybe. You don't take it.
Charlotte, no one, right?
No.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah.
Did we cover everybody?
And Minnesota, no one.
No.
If they had to have one, it would be KG. At least for me.
But don't think they need one.
You have like around 7 teams that have statues.
Yeah,
I thought it was way more than that. Doing it off air was like, yo, yeah. It turned into 7 to 8 teams.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Might be 7. That Dallas thing's a little shaky, but yeah, Dallas thing is shaky. And Cleveland is shaky, bro.
No, come on.
For Dirk, I'll be honest, Dirk is really the longevity. Because you could make the argument for hell, you can make the argument for Kawhi. He did the same thing. He just did it in 1 year instead of 20, to be honest. But so Dirk is just the longevity.
Explain Cleveland.
My thing is, if you letting Dirk in, you got to do Cleveland and you got to do Toronto.
Yeah, but I'm not letting. No, Dirk not being in. I'm not letting him in. That's what I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand Dirk and Cleveland. We did it for you.
Dirk put up 30.
That's history to make.
Dirk put up 30,000. 30,000 points on one squad.
He's accumulated. I mean, okay.
I get it. You know, again, it has nothing to do with LeBron's greatness. I think LeBron's probably the second best player to ever do it. He's a great player. Cleveland,
and I think he holds most of the Cleveland's franchise records.
Oh, that's not saying much. That's not saying much.
But hey, couple that with providing Cleveland with their only chip. Come on, man.
That's what we have an issue with right there.
I mean, in order for Kyrie to take that shot, somebody has to get him to that moment. And he wasn't carrying the team to that moment.
No, but he didn't. But he didn't give you. Here's the problem: he didn't give you 93 points.
Oh,
LeBron didn't score 90 points, and he hit that 3. So when people say to get you there, he only gave you 20 and some change. He didn't give you 90 points. You know, it took other people. No, I mean just a mathematical standpoint.
And my thing is, we all saw the game. We all saw how much LeBron was contributing to that game.
Oh,
if LeBron wasn't there, hey, that team wouldn't have been in a position for Kyrie to take that shot.
Not only that, if Kyrie wasn't there, they would have lost by 26.
No, I say if LeBron wasn't there, whatchamacallit, doing what he was doing, hey, he wouldn't have gotten that shot, that opportunity.
No, but we saw him not play with Kyrie the previous finals, and he lost.
Okay.
He lost without Kyrie Irving. Literally, he lost.
And we've also seen that, hey, Kyrie hasn't had that opportunity again since playing with LeBron.
Not the issue. We're talking about
okay. But that's part of the story, though. That's part of the story,
though. The same. Here's what I'll say to that.
And we also saw that same Cleveland team without LeBron and with Kyrie, they were lottery.
But again,
you're not listening.
But I'll say to that, I agree.
Okay.
I agree. You're right. You're right. But LeBron James didn't score 93 points. I agree. They both could be the same, though. Because without Kyrie, I was told he didn't have Kyrie and he deserves the MVP. Great. You want to give one to a losing player? Sure. But he lost without Kyrie Irving. This is just the facts.
But he was also during that loss in the finals, as you said,
Right.
that's facts.
Right.
Whatchamacallit? He showed you that, hey, I can take the team here. Now,
Absolutely.
I'll lose. Hey, I'll lose.
Right.
And I'll give you that.
Right.
And hey, with Kyrie, whatchamacallit? Hey, you give me a Kyrie and I'll win this game. But Kyrie hasn't shown that, hey, I can take a team to that point. Like Kyrie, at best, he can say, I can take you to the second round.
But again, we're not arguing stuff which is factual. To that, again, I say I agree to that. But they both can be mutually exclusive. Okay, he cannot do that. Agreed with Kyrie. But without Kyrie Irving, he has no hardware, and you're not talking about LeBron James the way you're talking about him right now.
I mean, he has hardware in other places without Kyrie, so he
but
was able to show do that.
with 75 great players, though. The top 75 great players is what I'm saying.
And Kyrie's one of those.
He's never been on a team in which he's not had and not been successful. That's what I'm saying.
And I think whatchamacallit, I think most of the major superstars from Jordan on down have the same problem. Like, hey, Jordan played with a top 75 player. Kobe played with the top 75 player for their championships. And so I think, hey, most of the champions have that issue where, hey, they're not doing it by themselves.
Right.
Like
but
even Matt, he had Jason Kidd.
Oh, well, then we have a totally different opinion on what's great. Jason Kidd was a shell of himself when he was there. Correct? I mean,
but I mean, because my thing was Dirk had the opportunity to do that without J Kidd and wasn't able to get it done.
Actually, Mo, to be fair, Jason Terry was the reason that if you came with Jason Terry, I would say yeah, because Jason Terry is what helped Dirk during those finals. It's good that Jason Kidd was here, but the numbers tell me Jason Terry was his code D to help him win that championship. Listen, I'm not here to knock LeBron. It might sound like it, but at the same time, when he didn't have Kyrie Irving, because it's not like, again, he scored 93 points or 111 or 134 in the blowout, had scored 89 points in the first half against Golden State. That was Kyrie was there as well, too. Like, we were there, people. We saw it. I just think history needs to write it. LeBron's a great player. I get that. But outside of you taking that guy away from him, LeBron is losing that series against Golden State. No question. No question. He did already.
Yeah, and my point was like, hey, he just proves what I'm saying as far as, hey, no champions has been able to do it by themselves.
And I said,
and during that time, whatchamacallit, you have LeBron and Dwayne Wade screwing it up, and they gave it to him.
Yeah, but Dirk did it though.
But Dirk got it done. And to my point, and even with that being said, Hill, hey, Jason Kidd, whether you think he was a shell of himself or not, he's a top 75 player.
Against LeBron, Wade, and Bosh too. On top of that hurts him even more.
So
that hurts him even
like,
more.
Hey,
I mean, and if you want to count it too, Giannis did it by himself too.
Hey guys, hit us up on social media. Let us know what you guys think. Who do you guys have going for the NBA All-Stars? Hit us up on social media on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button so you know when the next video is coming out. And don't forget to subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to your podcast. And you can hit us up directly at weneedafifth@gmail.com. Fellas, what's on the radar before we head out?
For me, just found out the New York Metropolitans are retiring Darryl Strawberry's number 18 and Doc Gooden's number 16. Congratulations to them. Those two are the reasons why I played baseball. So, like, it's kind of like a childhood memory type of thing for me. I actually might try to get tickets for that. Like, you know what I mean? So, Shout out to the Doc. Shout out to the Darryl Strawberry, man. Salute.
Phil, what's on your radar, man?
49ers tonight. Question about watching it. Scared to jinx them if I watch it over and tape it and then cut off my phones and go any real-time stats. Hopefully that's the case. That's been my superstition when watching the and killing the safe space for the kid from Akron on the show.
What's on my radar? I'm gonna finish up season 2 of Reacher. Reacher on Amazon Prime has been a really good series. Really enjoy it. It sticks closer to the books, so I'm gonna finish that up.